Hi, this is Bonnie Britton, and tonight was press night for brand new musical and Juliet, playing at the Shaftesbury Theatre in London. The show is full of hit songs and the cast is amazing. I'm here with Miriam-Teak Lee, who plays Juliet.
When you took it on, did you know how big of a role and an impact it's going to be?
I mean, I had no idea, but I was excited about what it could be. You know, I was so passionate and excited about when I read the script. I just thought, this sounds amazing, and I love everything it stands for. And I was just like, if this works, it's going to really, really work. And it feels like it's really working.
The crowd reactions have been phenomenal, and rightly so. But what's your favourite bit? You've got so many highlights in that show.
No, but my two favourite moments would probably be Problem Can't Feel My Face. I really love that mashup done with Romeo, Jordan Gage. It's really amazing. And then it starts off real soft and then turns into a full-out dance break, and I just think it's so clever. And then also another real amazing moment for me is Raw. It's just like, I just can't even explain it. It's like no other feeling. You know, it's like being at a concert and really being a pop star, and it's literally just like what I've dreamed of, you know.
And you've got a cast recording coming out straight away.
In 2 days.
And your original song with Jordan's on there,
Yes,
written for you from Max Martin.
I mean, that's crazy. It's just crazy.
Have you been like, if you want to write any more? I hear Simon Cowell was in the building tonight. You were showing him.
God, no way.
You were showing him how it's done, I think, darling. So, I mean, you're going to get lots of people in watching
God.
you.
I hope so. It'll be exciting.
Any pressure on you?
Do you know what? I don't even think about the pressure because I'm having so much fun up there. So I think, you know, as long as you stay passionate and true to what you do and believe in what you do, then, you know, you'll never feel pressured.
Well, Miriam, it's been lovely to talk to you. I wish you the best of luck with this run.
Thank you so much.
You are a superstar.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, I'm with Jordan Gage, who plays Romeo. Now, from everything everyone's heard, this is Juliet's story, and we pick off where you're dead.
Yes.
So when they approached you, what were your first impressions before you read it?
Well, they said to me, this is a new telling of Romeo and Juliet where it's about Juliet living her life, but Romeo's killed himself. And so I kind of thought, so are you offering me a part? Like, what is this? What am I doing? But there is lots of twists and turns in the show, as you know. And yeah, maybe Romeo does come back to life, and maybe he has a bit of a journey and has to try and get Juliet to forgive him and get back on his side. And so, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really loving it.
Have you ever been in Romeo and Juliet before?
I actually have never done Romeo and Juliet. When I was at drama school, I did play Lord Capulet in like one of the duologue scenes that we did as an exam. So that was very different, playing Lord Capulet and now playing Romeo. But yeah, never done the play, but loved it when I was growing up.
Did you find anything out about Shakespeare that you didn't know? Because this play is littered with little cookies of information on Shakespeare's history.
Well, I actually didn't know much about Anne Hathaway, to be honest with you. So that was like a huge learning curve for me, learning about their relationship and kind of how he almost disregarded her for his work for so many years. And so that was a real eye-opener. But as you know, we touch on that relationship in the show, and that's one of the highlights, I think.
And how does it feel getting to sing an original Max Martin tune for this show?
Honestly, it is a dream come true. We did the workshop back in February, and then we had about 3 months off. And then Max Martin approached me and Miriam-Teak, who plays Juliet, and said, I've written this brand new duet that's going to be in the show when we open. And I was like, what on earth is happening? Max Martin has written a new song that I'm going to be singing. It's honestly like a pinch me moment. This whole experience has been crazy, but that is like the icing on the cake.
And of course the album's out in 2 days, so technically we could get you to Christmas #1.
Well, let's try, hey? If we share it as much as possible. Who knows?
We're on the case.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan, it's been lovely to chat to
You
you.
too.
It's a brilliant show. Congratulations on
Thank
it.
you.
So here is that track, One More Try, by Miriam-Teak Lee and Jordan Gage, original song for the musical and Juliet.
Have you ever felt out of place, like something knocked you off your wave? You try to lift your head up to show 'em what you're made of. I used to always feel too afraid to take that extra step, make a change, but now I gotta stand up and show 'em what I'm made of. Ooh, we all would wanna break the rules. I know I got a lot of hill to climb, but on this starry night, I'm feeling new. Oh, oh, anything goes. This is the moment I waited for. Won't hold it back, no, not anymore. I'm starting over with tears in my eyes. All that I'm asking is one more try.
Sick of being told who I am, been put into a box, no, not again. It's time for me to step out, show 'em what I'm all about. 'Cause ooh, we all were born to break the rules. I know I got a lot of hill to climb, but on this starry night, I'm feeling new. Oh, anything goes. This is the moment I've waited for. Won't hold it back, no, not anymore. I'm starting over with tears in my eyes. All that I'm asking is one more try. I've made mistakes and I've let you down. Been young and stupid, I see it now. I'm starting over with tears in my eyes. All that I'm asking is one more try. One more try. Let you down. Been young and stupid, I see it now. I'm starting over with tears in my eyes.
All that I'm asking, I made mistakes.
I let you down. Been young and stupid, I see it now. I'm starting over with tears in my eyes. All that I'm asking is one more try.
So we've met Romeo and Juliet, and it's time to meet the man who plays Shakespeare.
Or DJ Shakes,
DJ Shakes.
or Carriage Driver, or William Dubois, but mainly William Shakespeare.
The wonderful Oliver Tompsett.
Yeah, okay.
So you get to live out all your boyhood dreams in
Boyhood
this.
dreams?
Boyhood dreams. You're in a boy band at
Yep,
last.
yep, I am.
Who are your favourite boy band?
My favourite boy band, I shouldn't really say it because it's NSYNC. My favourite boy was NSYNC. I like Backstreet Boys, but NSYNC, and I think some of them are here.
Right, they are. Have you not had a chance to?
No, I
compare notes
need
yet?
to go and see them and dance with them.
Are you going to show them the moves?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So you play Shakespeare. How did you go about researching it?
I researched a bit about him historically, just because I had time to. But our version of Shakespeare isn't historically correct, so it's not about having the pressure or the stress of that. But you know, the things about like the second best bed, I knew about that.
So for those of you who don't know, it is said that William Shakespeare left his second best bed in his will to his wife.
And a lot of people think that it was actually a compliment. There's very little that's sort of that they know accurately about William Shakespeare. So everything I sort of read was like, oh, okay, this is just sort of one person's opinion. There was always an argument for something else. Like some people think the second best bed was an insult to his wife. Some people think that it was actually a really lovely thing for him to do because it would have been the marital bed.
So you've just opened up tonight. How are the audience reactions been?
Amazing. I mean, press nights always can start off a little bit tense because people are sometimes there to judge a show and maybe are either really wanting it to be the best thing they've ever seen, or so sometimes the mood at first can be a little bit tense, but very quickly we felt that everyone's relaxed and got into it, and we gave them our normal show and we got our normal incredible reaction. A little bit more raucous at the end because I think everyone had a little bit to drink, but that's fine too.
So Max Martin's wrote so many hits. He couldn't have possibly fit them all in, but is there a song of his that you'd love to cover that isn't in the show?
Ooh, that isn't in the show. I really like DJ Got Us Falling in Love Tonight. Again, is it? Well, I don't know the song. DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again. Yeah, again, yeah. The Usher song. I mean, I don't know if I'd like to cover it. I'm not quite cool enough, but I do love that. God, he's written so many good songs, and like, there's a new one that he's written that's in our show, which I think is going to be released very shortly. So that's beautiful as well. It just, I mean, if you type into Spotify, it's hours of really good listening.
So it's too hard to pick a favourite. Have you got a favourite moment in the show?
Yeah. Everybody, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that bit. We're singing in a Backstreet Boys accent. We're kind of, at that point, we are given free license to try and put some nasal Backstreet Boys twang on it.
You're living your best boy band fantasy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, I hope you get to meet NSYNC tonight. I think 3 are here, so you know they could be needing an extra member.
We could do a performance.
Well, exactly.
I could be a bad Justin.
But we're going to listen to you singing Larger Than Life with the cast, which the Backstreet Boys first recorded. Here it is.
Thank you so much.
People, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger. Run me, run and hide when you're screaming my name. Alright, but let me tell you now, there are prices to fame. Alright. Can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger. Looking at the crowd and I see your body sway. Come on.
With the genius Max Martin. Now, you pen the songs, produce the musical. How much involvement have you had in the musical process?
So it started with, I have to give all the credit, or a lot of credit, to David Westreed, who wrote the book, who was given the catalog to write the story, and then my music. And and also I have to point out that these are not only my songs. These are co-writes, collaborations with. So I can't take all the credit for the music. I guess I'm the thread, but it's been. I mean, I've been trying to be part of the sound, be part of the stuff where I can help. And it's been great being. It's such a big machine to create this kind of show, and I want everyone to know that it's like many years in the making. There's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of teams that need to work together, and it's been great just being part of that one department of the show. That we're just trying to contribute where we can help.
So as you said, some of your songs are collaborations. So "It's My Life" you've written with John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora. Do they know it's in a musical? Did you have to get permission? Is it?
Yeah, I had to get permission from everyone.
Oh.
Of course they know, and from what I understand, they're very supportive, and I hope I make them proud.
And are there any songs from your back catalogue, and I know it's like picking children, but that you wish could have gone in the show that just didn't fit with the story?
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a tough one. I need to think about that one. I'm just trying to get through tonight.
Okay, and what were your overwhelming feelings after tonight? I mean, the press night has gone off, the crowd was singing and dancing way before the standing ovation. How do you feel?
No, I this is one of the happiest days of my life, to be honest. To see this, again, working on this thing for 6 years and to see it on stage, I'm so proud of the cast and the company and everyone involved, and I don't know, I'm overwhelmed, to be honest.
Max, it's been so lovely to talk to you. You're genius but so humble, and I will spread the word how much I love the show.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
So you play May in the show,
Indeed.
and very early on in the script it states that it's none of our business about your sexuality or your gender, and rightly so.
Yes.
But how do you see May? How would you describe it to someone else?
When my friends ask me, they're like, what are you doing next? I want to come and see. So, well, I'm actually playing Juliet's best friend who happens to be gender fluid and is very much on their way to discovering their identity and who they are in the world. And it's not really until they kind of step outside of the walls, the parameters of Verona, that they're kind of forced to kind of question themselves and kind of put one foot in front of the other and go on that journey into discovering their true inner self. Yeah.
How did you get involved in this play?
I was very lucky. Luke called my agent up at the end of 2017, so 2 years ago, and said, I'm doing a read-through of a new script. I'd love to get Arun in. I was like, absolutely. I love working with him. We did In the Heights together, and that's one of my favorite shows of all time.
It was brilliant.
Oh, thank you. So we kind of went to the Umbrella Rooms for 2 days. Mel La Barrie was there also with a slew of amazing actors, and we read it through, and I was gagged. I could not believe that there was so many incredible music, so many incredible songs that I grew up loving and still very much listen to, and they had been woven into a fantastic story by the inimitable David West-Reid.
The show is so joyous and lovely and great positive messages, but you have quite a lot of heart in the show, you have tender moments.
Oh,
and
thank you.
how do you deal with that when there's so much love and laughter going around?
It's hard. I think it took me a while to find that stamina and that flow because there's so much heart and humor, but May provides a lot of the heart rather than a lot of the humor, and it's easy to kind of fall into being the sassy best friend, but actually May is a lot more than that to Juliet. So along with the guidance of Luke and Anna and the creative team, it's been a really lovely collaborative effort to find that. Yeah.
Well, the album's out as we speak.
Yes.
As this goes out, it's out. So have you got a favourite track?
That's a great question. I think I would definitely listen to Effing Perfect a lot.
Oh, yes.
Because I love the rendition. I also love Overprotected by Tim because it's so different to the original.
Yes.
Anything Ollie sings, because that man is a vocal genius and inspiration. I mean, I love them all. I listen to Baby one more time as we speak, and I'm doing the show 8 times a week, so that probably makes me crazy. I'm still listening to Miriam sing it, like on my Spotify, my headphones, getting those plays up because she's fantastic.
And how do you think tonight went? I mean, from where I was, people were standing before the ovation.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. I mean, it was electric. The audience was amazing. And we really feed off of you guys. You are as much part of the players as you are spectating it, I guess, in a way. So we break the fourth wall a lot. I had a good show.
Well, thank you for talking to me. Have a great night at the party.
Much. I will see you soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me. And I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. supposed to know. Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time.
I'm Melanie La Barrie, I play the nurse.
And I'm David Bedella. I play Lance Dubois.
So, guys, this musical is the best thing I've seen in forever, and I know you've been involved right from the start. What attracted you to take the job?
Oh, it was the people who were working on it, first of all, because Luke Shepherd is somebody that I really admire and I've worked with before. And so when he tells me to come along, I absolutely jump at the chance. And then the part is just, you can't beat the part. She's just so wonderful and funny and warm and so fully formed. And then I get a chance to work with my lover.
Did you get to help cast, David?
No, I think he was there before me.
Oh,
Absolutely.
just announced afterwards.
Yes, I came to the project through the same way that Melanie did from a connection with Luke Shepherd. And as a favor to him, I did a workshop in Los Angeles about 3 years ago. Fell in love with the work, fell in love with the music, and then Mel and I joined forces in London, and here we are.
And what's your favourite part of the show?
Our duet.
Got so many
yeah.
highlights.
Yeah, our duet for sure.
Absolutely. Anytime we're on stage together, I think that's an absolute favorite.
It's good. We feel very supported by each other. There's a lot of love, and really there's a lot of skill and playfulness and silliness all
Yes,
wrapped up in one moment.
absolutely.
There is a lot of silliness, but it's done so your comedy chops and physical comedy getting out of that bed. But there must have been some mishaps, Scott, in rehearsals.
Not mishaps in
Bruises.
rehearsal. Right?
Bruised knees,
bruises,
bruised
definitely.
hips.
I have bruises all
Bruised
the
elbows.
time.
Yeah.
I'm absolute mess of bruises and
we used to
cuts.
jump down.
and
We used to jump off the bed, didn't we?
we did
Yeah.
together, and now I just do it by myself.
Because I'm older.
Not by much, I have to say.
How would you sell this show to your friends and family to come and watch?
Well, look, I would say, one, there is the music, and the music is phenomenal, and and the people who sing the music is some of the best voices in the West End, so you can't deny that. And if you come for that alone, you would have gotten the price of your ticket. However, there's also an exquisite script. And just extraordinary direction, some phenomenal choreography, and it just a cast of just stellar performers, and it's visually quite
I
stunning
was going
as
to
well.
say
Yes.
the production values are massive. They're
Yeah.
they're beautiful. The lighting and the scenic design is gorgeous.
So there is something for everyone, and something for all ages as well.
Oh
So.
yeah.
Well, lovely. Thank you for speaking with me, and have a great night.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Now, Cassidy, you are one busy lady. You've got your own album out. You're Anne Hathaway. You perform with the Jive Acres.
Jive Acres, and they're here tonight.
Oh, brilliant. So how are you fitting all this in and all these shows?
Magic. There you go. Magic and fairy.
Magic.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired.
I bet.
I don't even know who I am right now.
So you've been involved in this through the workshops, and they kept the cast. How much did you have to research on Anne Hathaway, and how did you go about it? Because not much is known.
Well, there isn't much known about Anne Hathaway, so we had to just make a decision of how she would best serve the piece, and you could interpret that the second best bed was a bit of a slight from William Shakespeare, but apparently actually if you research it in another way, it was a huge compliment. Were they a shotgun wedding because she was pregnant, or did they actually love each other? No one knows. So we just had to create this warm, smart, big-hearted woman who then plays a young girl and gets very silly, and there's not a lot to work on, but we created something I think that I hope Shakespeare would approve of. I hope Anne Hathaway approves of.
Yeah, because it's very clever writing, the way they get to pick holes in like Juliet's age, and but you've got such a well-rounded character. You get the tender moments, the tearful moments, and the jumping on the bed.
Yes.
What's your favourite to do in the show?
Oh gosh, it's very hard to say what part of Anne is the most fun to play, because she's there. It depends on the day. It depends on the day. It depends on my mood. There you go.
Well, look, you've been busy as anything. I'm going to let you enjoy a well-deserved drink. But before you go, what's your favourite song? Because we're going to play it out on Maritime Radio.
In the show, Teenage Dream and Break Free, the mix song that Lance and the nurse sing together. I love it.
Well, thank you very much, Cassidy.
This is the part when I say I don't want you. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is
Feel like I'm living on teenage dreams. So when you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. My heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch. Now, baby, I believe this is real. So take a chance and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. This is the part when I say I don't want you. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want you. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more.
So that was the cast of Anne Juliet and Max Martin speaking to me live from Press Night in London. The show is now on at the Shaftesbury Theatre, and the full soundtrack of the cast recording is also out now. I could not have loved this show more, and will be popping back to see it again and again. Thank you for listening to Maritime Radio 96.5. I'm going to leave you with one last track off the cast recording. This is Blow.
I'm not leaving until I don't. Back door cracked, we don't need a key. We get in for free, no VIP sleaze. Drink that Kool-Aid, follow my lead.
Now you're one of us, you're coming with me.
It's time to kill the lights and shut the DJ down.
This place about to
Tonight we're taking over, no one's getting out.
This place about to blow.
Now what? We're taking control. We get what we want.
We do what you don't.
Dirt and glitter cover the floor.
We're pretty and sick.
We're young and we're bored. It's time to lose your mind and let the crazy out.
This place about to
Tonight we're taking names 'cause we don't mess around.
This place about to go insane, go insane. Throw some glitter, make it rain on 'em. Let me see them hands, let me see them hands. Go insane, throw some glitter, make it rain on 'em. Let me see them hands, let me see them hands. We are taking over. This place about to blow.